Hi, my name is Émilie Paquin. I am Director of Research and Strategic Development of the Érudit.org platform. I will present today to JISC members our partnership for open access. Érudit was founded in 1998. It is Canada's only humanities and social sciences dissemination platform. The legal status of Érudit is an inter-university consortium, as well as a non-commercial organization. Our mission is to promote open access and fair scholarly publishing. On a day-to-day basis, we produce XML files for the journals we work with. We accompany journals towards open access, for example, by helping them being compliant with the DOAJ requirements. Of course, we sign agreements with discovery tools. We provide libraries with management tools. We ensure long-term preservation of our collection through Portico. And we are currently developing the research capacity of Érudit by giving access to the full text of the journals for text and data mining purposes. And we also have several research projects going on. If you want to have a look at those projects, you can go to the website of these at coshs.ca. Journals that are available on Érudit are all evaluated by a scientific committee based on Canada's granting agency's criteria. So all journals are peer-reviewed. They publish original results, and they are evaluated upon their scientific and editorial quality. There are 64 French language journals, 43 bilingual journals in French and English, and 8 English language journals only. We are planning to add a lot of new journals in the next 5 years to have around 70 English language journals. And this is linked to our development in Canada. We were at first a French language platform, but now we are going national and we are including Canadian English language journals to support them in their online dissemination, but also in their transition towards open access. Journals on Érudit have the choice. They can be available under a 12-month embargo, or they can decide to be in full open access. 98 journals are under the 12-month embargo, and right now there are 33 active journals in full open access. We have also journals that have ceased their editorial activities, and we give access to their archives, and there are 34 journals in that situation. Out of the 33 active journals, 5 are under Creative Commons CC BY, and 4 have transitioned to OA since 2017. So this is an illustration of the disciplines that our journals cover. So you can see that we have 12 journals in history, 9 journals in literature, but also some journals in economics, in philosophy, psychiatry, and so on. The types of publisher we work with are mainly academic institution, association or learned society, university press, and also non-academic publisher that are not commercial. In 2015, we have done a study on the socioeconomic reality of the Canadian scholarly journals. You can access that complete study by clicking on the link that is there. And that study have helped us identify the main characteristics of the Canadian scholarly journals. So most of all, they are independent, they are non-commercial, and they are also quite small structures, having an annual budget ranging from 30K to 80K a year. Their sources of revenues are coming from mainly from universities, learned societies, provincial or federal grants, but still, for a lot of them, from subscriptions. So most of journals under the 12 months embargo still rely heavily on subscriptions that represent about 1/3 of their annual budget. Annually, there are 23 million pages viewed on Érudit, and the UK rank at the 10th rank. The number of downloads by countries within the UK is presented there, so it's coming mainly from England, and then Scotland, Wales, and for a small part of the whole, downloads from Northern Ireland. 47 journals have at least one author from the UK, and 212 authors have an affiliation with the UK within the collection of the Érudit's collection. Right now, 20 UK libraries are subscribing to Érudit's journals on a title basis. So in 2014, we have decided to go from selling subscription with a delayed open access to concluding partnerships for open access with libraries. Three main reasons have led us to change our model. Three reasons that are the same for all the service providers worldwide. So first, of course, the open access policies. Second, the cuts in library budgets, but also the increasing subscription rates. In defining the new model, we have looked at different models, and we were greatly inspired by Scope 3, Knowledge Unlatched, Open Library for Humanities, and a Finnish project called Kutileva. So the partnership for open access we have developed is quite simple. It aims at funding open access dissemination by asking for a minimal financial contribution from a large number of library partnerships. So the more we have library partners, the less it costs to each library, and then we give back all the amount libraries are giving us directly to the journals. 70% to them like royalties, and 30% in services. So in the model, we have tried to be as simple as possible for the libraries, for us, and for the journals. So there are no APCs. We ensure that there is a cost control over time. So when signing a partnership agreement with Érudit, libraries know how much it will cost for them in the years that are covered by the agreement, and they also know how much new journals we want to add and how much those journals will cost. We also wanted to have a management that is engaging, and so we are planning an annual AGM, an online AGM with the partners to present them what we have done with their money, how much have been returned to journals, what new journals we are planning to add, and what new services are being developed. Finally, we give access to the corpora for text and data mining, as I said earlier. For the partnership to be sustainable, we have realized that we need to have multi-year commitment, ranging from 3 years to 5 years. We also need to keep the 12 months embargo until 2022. The date we are planning to remove completely this embargo and to have all the collection in full and immediate open access by providing journals with enough funding so they can continue their activities without any more subscription revenues. We have also a fixed amount of new content added annually. So this is a synthesis of all the steps we have gone through since 2014 and our achievements. So we have developed a model and we have implemented as a pilot project in Canada from 2014 to 2017. 70% of research libraries have decided to join the partnership. This have led us to reduce the embargo period from 24 months to 12 and to add a member of the negotiation consortium, Canadian Negotiation Consortium, on Érudit's board. In 2018, so this year, we have consolidated that partnership in Canada. So the research libraries have agreed to be partners for the next 5 years. They have also gave a considerable voluntary contribution to help us support the journals in their transition to open access. The number of new journals added is the maximum of new journals added will be 90. 75% of which will be in English only, and we have included a 1% annual indexing to the whole amount of the partnership. In 2018, we have also begin to internationalize the partnership. We have signed with Couperin, the French consortium, for 3 years with a 1% annual indexing. We have also signed with Belgium for a 5 years commitment with also a 1% annual indexing. And we are now talking with JISC to see if it's possible to have an agreement with library in the UK. This is an award that we've received from the American Library Association for the first phase of the partnership. Finally, more information about the pricing and the cost of the partnership. So currently, if one library would want to subscribe to the whole collection, it will cost an average of 120 euros. I'm sorry, we don't have the information in pounds, but you can make the the exchange. And for the complete collection, around 7,624 euros to 13,280 euros, depending on the type of institutions. We are working, of course, with consortium to identify amounts that are corresponding to their categories of institutions. So this is how we are working right now, and this is what it could cost to UK libraries in a partnership for open access with Érudit for the whole scholarly content collection. So this is not the real cost of the partnership, because we will establish the cost with JISC, but it gives you still an idea of how much it could go up to. So for example, for 30 contributing institutions in the UK, the lowest contribution could be 450 euros, and the highest 3,450, for an average by institution of 1,950. To move forward with that partnership for open access, first we will send by email to JISC members a declaration of interest, which is basically an online survey in which we will ask how much UK libraries would agree to contribute to the partnership, and how many libraries would agree to participate in our partnership. Based on that, we will be able to elaborate a proposal for JISC members and to identify the amount of the partnership. And then, if everything goes well, we would begin the negotiation process. So this is it for the presentation of the Partnership for Open Access. If you have questions and comments, you can go see the information on the partnership website, which is partnership.erudit.org, or you can email us directly at elisebergeron.one@umontreal.ca. Thank you very much for your attention, and have a good day.